Welcome to Channel AMAC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Cao Yang, your online YouTube visa consultant. Are you interested about migrate to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell on the side, so once we have all the updates and news, you'll be the first one of getting all the insight. Now today is the 24th of August 2023. So since we have, on Monday, that the Western Australia has been slapped by the federal government in regards to the state nomination quota and placements, today we have actually receiving more information from different states and territories, and I would like to share that news with you. And also at the end of this video I will digest and discuss what that actually meant for us and for you as a skilled migrant or potential skilled migrant for Australia. Alright, so now first of all, this is actually all I received from an email. So this is actually from South Australia. So let's have a read, and there's a common area between different states and territories. I noticed that Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria hasn't announced or haven't put it in a newsletter yet, but probably will come soon, and similar to this. So it reads like the list of skill migration and business migration update for South Australia. Recently, Commonwealth Government, that's the federal government, provide advice of its decision to significantly reduce the number of nomination allocation for South Australia. So not just West Australia, South Australia as well. So the allocation was set to be 8,800, but now only given to 2,300. Now, whether or not this is due to the upcoming changes of a point test system, but there's actually more story to this. We'll continue to support and blah 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 goes on. And there's currently a business investment visa who already hold provisional visa can apply for nomination extension, and there's actually no open up for the okay, it's right here as it is state and territory. Commonwealth government has not provide South Australia for any nomination places for the BIP program. That's for the business innovation people, and that is the same for Western Australia and across the whole nation. Now the next email message is coming from ACT, that's the Canberra. So as you can see, ACT migration similar. It has been given, although it talks about the whole numbers have been provided, but it has been dropped as well. So state and territory plane level 30,400 and regional 32,300. That was a previous planned migration plan. If you Google Home Affairs migration planning, you will see this number. However, as a result of a successful state and territory program in 2022 and 23, then there's still high volume of visa application on hand in this program. What does that mean? That basically meant there has been too many applications still due to be processed. Now, the other way to explain this is the quota of 190,000 set for 2023 and 24 is not enough. So previously, if you follow my channel long enough, I've said that I estimated that for 2023 and 24, the actual quota annually should be over 200,000. But obviously there has been cry out of crisis on the housing issues and blah blah blah. So they have set 190,000, but what's happening now? It's not enough, because what they have invited back in 2022 and 23 actually overflow. That's basically what it meant. So what's been given for ACT is 600 places for 190 visa and 600 places for 491 visa, 0 places for the BIP program, the business innovation program. Next one is the Tasmania one. Okay, similarly, it's saying the same thing. So why am I showing different states? Because it's basically matching the information, so you know the whole nation of skill migration, what is actually going on. So again, there's not enough placements, there's not enough quota being given for the 2023 and 24, and that's really causing the issue at this point in time. Not too sure how this will be set, because the planning level back last year when they set it up, now it's basically not enough. They have to cut the current level, because last year they have seems to be over nominated perhaps, and that will cause issue to all the other visas, for example, the employment sponsor, and also the global talent, and so on and so forth. Okay, now ACT, it's quite clear they have been given the same number again against the ACT as well. So Tasmania is giving 600 to 190 visa, 600 places for 491 visa. No new nomination allocation has been provided for Business Innovation Investment Program BIB. Again, same thing. So I assume the whole nation will not start with the investment visa there. This allocation is significantly lower than anticipated. So obviously the state and territory government, not just Western Australia, they were all thinking they will get the numbers and they can get all the migrants and happy and nominated, but it has been significantly dropped and decreased by the Department of Home Affairs. Has advised the reduction has been enacted across entire state and territory nomination program. Wow, so what does that mean? That means every state and territory or nationwide, they have been cut for their nomination program due to the large number of visa application on hand following the high quota and subsequent numbers of nomination issue in 2022 and 23. So this, I think this is a major breaking news for everybody. There has been a lot of interest, people waiting for it, but looks like the number is just not stacking up and it's not enough. So what will happen? Well, if it's not enough, it will be going back to remember the day that we have the government set the annual intake of 160,000. That means the point test, if we follow the same point test system, people are more likely to get invited if their points are over 75 or 85. Less than that, perhaps no, because there are limited number of nomination quota has been given to the state and territory. What will happen next? Really don't know. It seems to be well done for the Department of Home Affairs. They have sorted out 2 million visa application last year, but what's happening now is the quota has been given for the annual intake surely is not enough. Whether or not, well, the government has enacted something to cut the nomination for the state and territory. Can they enact something to increase the annual intake? Perhaps that's a way to resolve the stuff, but we don't have any other news yet. Stay tuned and make sure you subscribe and share with your mates. And should you have more question, query, more than welcome to leave comment right down below. And I'll see you next video. Goodbye.